Hey there, Train Fanatics. Train Fanatic here. Well, guess what it's time for? It's time for another update. So, we got some cool stuff to show you. We got some cool stuff on the Pennsylvania Appalachian Railroad. There's something really cool I gotta show you. And we got some new post for Lionel stuff. Now, anyway, last weekend was my birthday. I turned 16, sweet 16, yes, I know. And, yeah, it was really busy. I couldn't make a birthday video because, it was super busy. Friday night I had a party. Saturday I picked up something special. I'll have to show a little later. Sunday was my birthday. I did absolutely nothing on Sunday. So, yeah. Alright, now let's check out the new stuff. Alright, so first off, we're going to go down here to the branch line. And as you can see, remember last time there's a little bit of green foam left, but look, we almost have it all covered up. Everything's looking real nice. In here right now we have the H10. I was going to do a branch line operation here. I had some freight cars on here. But anyway, the ground cover, the ground cover is all the way up down here now. The only section we have is a little section in the back here. It's only a little teeny weeny section. We have to do, and then we're going to do is ballast this. We're going to ballast this ash color like we have in the yard. And the start of the engine shed here. So that'd be really, really nice. So that's one of the new scenery things we got done. And let me show you what I got done next. So this is my Bachmann K4. Yes, this is my Bachmann K4. It runs. You may have seen this in my other videos, just running around really quietly. But you may also see I have two K4s. This is the Broadway Paragon K4 with QSI Quantum in it. I truly love the Quantum, but now we have something a little different inside this engine. Now, a little background history on this K4. This engine was the very first steam engine I purchased. It was from my good friend John Trop, who is the Pensy guy who runs on our modular layout. Who has the Broadway Limited. He has the other H10 and all those Pensy cars. I purchased it from him maybe 2012, 2013. I remember it was about $70 or something like that. Yeah, that was the first steam engine I bought from him. Then after that I purchased the I-1 in 2013. But I'll show you what it looked like originally. And so here's what the original shell looked like on this locomotive. I don't know what Bachmann was thinking when they decided to paint a 1361 with a silver smoke box and a red roof on, a Tuscanish roof on the tender there, and on the cab roof. Oh, excuse me, man. And on the tender roof here. Now you notice there's some holes missing and whatnot. I see on the tender here. That's because when we were working on making my K4, as you can see on the front there. They're the two marker lamps that are on the back of the tender. And then if you look on the side of the locomotive over here, there's a spot missing for this cab signal box. That's what it is. And that is put on the front of the locomotive. I don't know if you can see it well in there. Yeah, see that little box? That is where the cab signal went. And so, this is what it originally looked like. I don't know when this locomotive was made. With it being silver, I have no catalogs upstairs documenting when this locomotive was made. Definitely had to be sometime during the Spectrum era of this locomotive. Maybe first run, maybe, but I'm not exactly sure. But I'm so thankful that when I went on to Bachmann's parts website that they had a shell painted graphite with a pre-war headlight, because I just truly love the pre-war headlight. I'm not the biggest fan of the post-war headlight, as you can see here on my M1B. I just think that it's just way too small, and I don't like it whatsoever. I truly love the pre-war headlight, like on my K4, the I-1, and the H10 has the pre-war headlight too. Yeah, what was really nice about this is it was all graphite. It was a new road number, because my father has 1361, and it's actually sitting over here right now. We had it out with it. And this is what Bachmann redid it to look like. Yeah, that's much better. It's graphite, all graphite, and it's really nice detailing on there. My dad has a Mild Sound version 2 in here with Keep Alive. Oh, wait a minute. I just gave you guys a hint. So, if you guys have been following my Instagram page, it's an official Instagram page called Train.Fanatic. It's on Instagram. It's the official Instagram page for this YouTube channel, and I've been posting updates on there of all the progress of this baby right here. So, what I've installed in her is a TCS WOW kit. Now, basically, they're kits that you can easily convert any locomotive over to a WOW sound. But TCS specifically designs the kits for each individual locomotive. And I saw that they released, when was it? I think it was, anyways, it was a little while ago. But TCS was announcing that they're going to make a kit for the Bachmann K4. And at the right time, I was holding off on this engine. This engine, yeah, I got it in 2014. I held off 4 years for this thing, or no, earlier, maybe 6 years. 6 years for this thing to get sound. I had the idea of putting WOW sound in here, but I just wanted to wait a little bit until WOW maybe release something or whatever. But what this has in it is a TCS WOW kit. Like I was explaining, it's a board that's designed for the tender, and then basically the board has plugs on it, so you can plug a WOW 121 steam decoder on top of it. And what's nice is the kit includes a speaker as well. I didn't want to go hunt for a speaker, but yeah, it was a really nice purchase. I got it from the hobby shop called Yankee Dabbler. I picked it up for a really good price. But see, my dad and I had a complication, as the speaker did not include a speaker baffling. So what did we do? We went on to Soundtrax's website. We searched up a 28mm, which is a 1-inch speaker baffling, and we found a Soundtrax speaker baffling on Yankee Dabbler, for $12 or something like that, whatever it was. And so I bought a Soundtrax speaker baffling. So basically what it is, it's a WOW sound speaker inside a Soundtrax speaker baffling. How about that? But I'm super happy with the outcome. I'll show some video of it running. But it's super happy. It was a super easy installation. I soldered up everything onto the board. My only thing my dad did was put a brand new LED headlight in the pre-war headlight, because these locomotives have the bulb sitting on like a PCB board on the front here, and then it uses little just little plastic lenses to shine the bulb up in there, which was really dumb. But we got a headlight drilled in there. I mean, they made a little damage. The bell is missing its hand ringer. So like I was saying on the silver smoke box one, you see this little hand ringer there. Yeah, that accidentally broke off in one of the processes too. But yeah, it's been a smooth installation. I'm still trying to work out some quirks with the sounds and the programming. Like, for example, I get the locomotive over past speed step 40, and the locomotive chuff just cuts out. Yeah, I mean, WOW sound, the sounds are amazing, but just some of the programming things, I just have, like seriously, the chuff should be on the whole time, and if you want the chuff to cut out, then cut it out, but there's really no throttle sensitivity and whatnot, and I'm just, I'm still working out the kinks. I'm going to contact TCS and see what I'm doing wrong. But it's been a really, really nice installation, and I'm super happy with the sound and the results of it, and now this locomotive finally has sound, and that makes me even happier, because this is the oldest engine I own, for me, not date-wise. I believe date-wise, but I'm just super happy with this. And yeah, that is the biggest announcement I got. And so we should move to Lionel now. And now for the new post-war Lionel locomotive. Drum roll, please. The post-war Lionel 1947 variation 671 turbine. Well, guys, yep, it's official. I have the first O-gauge locomotive in my collection. This is the 671 turbine. Wow, definitely. Yeah, this engine. Oh my goodness, this thing is awesome. It's another Penske engine. I know. I have a Penske 2035 K4 style, and I have a turbine. But yeah, I'm super happy with this purchase. I purchased this on Saturday, the day after my birthday party. Went to an antique store, and I picked it up for $78. The original price was $90, and I got it 20% off, which made me super, super happy. Because usually these things go for $100, $200, $300 on eBay, easy. But this thing is in amazing shape. It's very little wear and tear. There's minimal paint chips on it. This is just so awesome. It's so cool. But this is the 671 from 1947. This is a 1947 variation. Something cool about this is, as it's a post-war engine with nickel-rimmed drivers. But it's just so cool. It's a nostalgia piece to Lionel history. Along with this 1947 variation, if you're a Lionel nut like me out there doing my research, the 1946 variation did not have a E-unit direction lever at the top, which this one thankfully does, and I'm super happy it has it. And also, the original first 1946 variation came with the bulb smoke unit, and this one has a normal heat element smoke unit that takes pills or smoke fluid. Yeah. And if we go around to the back of the cab and take it to the tender, you can look at the Lionel precision motor. I know some of the other ones say atomic motor on it, but yeah, the tender that came with this is sadly not the correct tender. This is a 2046W. This would come with a 2046 Hudson, and sadly this came with no whistle in it. The guy who had it before, or whatever, removed the whistle for some reason. I don't know why. But I am searching for a 2671, the big 6-wheel truck tender. I know that the 1948 variation of the turbine came with it. This is the 1947 version. I know it didn't come with it, which is fine. But I like the 6-wheel truck. It looked good with it. But yeah, that is the new big ticket item for post-war Lionel stuff. So let's check out the rest of the post-war Lionel stuff. Also, I could show you the other side of the locomotive, the fireman's side. So this side looks amazing. I mean, there's like I said, there's very little paint chips on there, and the printing on the cab looks really nice, even though it's a little bit offset, printed at an angle probably, but still though, this is an amazing shape, and I just truly love this engine. So now we can check out the other stuff. Alright, so here's the next thing I got. This is the New York Central 6462 gondola. This car was built in 1950 by Lionel. Yeah, I got this for my birthday from my older brother. What's really nice about this car is it's a premium gondola. It has as you can see, it has very crisp New York Central markings on here, as you can see there, and the built by Lionel underneath it. Now we go under here, and there's some really nice markers, including like the capacity and stuff like that. It's a really nice detailed car, and plus it comes with those very, very nice staple end trucks, and even has lift up rings so it can, so the brake ring can grab onto the car. Yes, and this does have electromagnetic couplers on both ends of the car. It's super, super nice. And yes, I do have another style of this car. Let me just grab it really quick. It's from the 1959 1623W set. I'm just going to compare both of them really quickly. So here's the 1959 6062. This is a little different of a gondola. And here's the 6462. And these are exactly 9 9/16 inches long. That's what the length of these cars are. It's pretty interesting to compare the older 1950 New York Central gondola, the lettering, compare it to the later 1959 style lettering, and then also compare the New York Central symbol built by Lionel. As you can see, the built by Lionel font is just a tiny bit different than the built by Lionel font of the 1950 car. Also, something to add is the truck type. We've got the staple end trucks, and then we have on the right there the AR style trucks. And also another thing to note is that there are no brake wheels on the 1959 car. There's brake wheels on the... Whoops. There's brake wheels on the 1950 car, and if we slide on over to the 59 car, there was no brake wheels. So it's pretty crazy to show how cheap Lionel got in a 9-year period. It's also good to note the couplers. If I can just, there we go, getting there. But the 50 car has all knuckle metal couplers, and then the 60 car has a plastic coupler, and the only piece on the plastic coupler is the knuckle that opens there. And then also good to note is that the 50 car uses electromagnetic to uncouple, and the 59 car uses a simple plunger to uncouple. But the molds on these things are exactly the same. Of course, this came with cable reels, which I'm gonna sit down here and slap to the side. We get a nice upper view as we look. As you can see, the New York Central car has a couple holes again. It now has these rivet holes for the trucks. As you can see, it's very clean inside. If we slide on over to the New York Central one, we can see it has those nice bars inside. So it's pretty interesting to compare the two gondolas and see how quickly cheapened Lionel got in a 9-period difference from 1950 to 1959. But I'll tell you what, if I was going to choose between the two, I'd definitely go with the 1950 car. Not to put the 1959 car down. It's still a nice gondola. I just like the quality and the details that the 1950 gondola has. So that's it. That's another piece I got in the Lionel collection. So let's check out the last piece. Yeah. Check this out. This right here is the 2460 crane car, Buyer Series crane car. Now, you may have seen this car, which is the 6419 Delaware Lackawanna wreck crane car, and the 2460 is a good companion to go with that. So this car was made in 1946. As you can see, it's a nice big 6-wood truck. There are some variations of this crane, some later ones, and the post-war era that came with 4-wheel AAR style trucks, but I personally, if I was going to get a crane, it would definitely come with some big 6-wheel trucks on it. But this is modeled after a real Buyer-Series wreck crane car. There's some really nice details on this car, like the Lionel, the printing here tells you the weight. It's truly beautiful. It's another beautiful early Lionel piece to have. If you ask if it operates, it does. This crank on the back here, this will make the boom go up and down, and there's another crank on the other side. Whoop, grabbed onto the caboose. Oh no. There's a crank on the other side, if I just spin it around. I'm unsure what this does. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to lift, raise and lower the boom here, but there's been no string attached in here. I just kind of don't know what its purpose is. I believe it's supposed to raise the boom, raise and lower not the boom, silly me, the hook. Yeah, the back one raises and lowers the boom, as you can see there. It's raising the boom, and you can lower it. But this car is really nice. I like how it looks, and yeah, since this car is 1946, I just spin on the bottom here. Yep, it has shoes, and yeah, it's just a really nice. It's a really very nice built car, and yeah, I'm super happy to have it too in the collection. So. Yep, that is it for birthday stuff I got for my birthday. I just remembered, again, the second time I did this. So here's the 3454 operating merchandise car. Now, many post-war collectors out there say that this car is a little rarity, but it's not really. I got this for Christmas. But every time you probably get this car, it's missing those little Baby Ruth boxes. But I met some parts guys down at Timonium, Lionel parts people, that got a Smoking in the 2035 for me, and they had reproduction boxes for this car, and so I purchased some. So this car is now complete, and now it shoots the boxes out very crazy. It's a little erratic. Sometimes it'll poop the boxes onto the platform, and sometimes we'll shoot them across the room. But it's a really nice car, and I'm happy that I got the miniature boxes to get it working, and I'll show some video of that shooting the boxes out. So that wraps up this TrainFanatic update. Hope you've enjoyed this, and also, if you stuck around this long, here's a little montage. Cue the montage. One other thing I forgot to mention is the Pico switch is now fully installed. Oh my goodness, this thing is so awesome. It's very smooth. All the engines seem to like it. What I like about it, it's super nice is the frog. It doesn't have that dip, and it's a smooth sail across the switch. And oh my goodness, it's been really nice. It's been really nice, and this wow sound just sounds so amazing. And I'll definitely be running this at the library. And yeah, so let's finish up the montage. And so that was another update on the Pennsylvania Appalachian Railroad and Lionel stuff. So yeah, that was some of the stuff I got for my birthday, and the WoW sound recorder, which is really, really cool. Just another quick announcement, I just checked the channel. We've hit 132 subscribers. Hey, thank you all so much. It's all thanks to you people, my train fanatics out there, who just love watching trains. Thank you guys. And also another thing, I checked the Strasbourg photo freight video, which I did with 475, and the photo freight, that is almost hit 4K views. Wow, I've never thought one of my videos had gotten that high, but it's all thanks to you guys, the train fanatics out there. So anyways, this is TrainFanatic, once again, signing off.